everyone, and welcome to this edition of Lingerie Lowdown, the podcast. I'm Jim Williams, your host, and as you all know by now, here on Lingerie Lowdown, the podcast, what we try to do is enlighten, entertain, and educate you in the fastest growing part of the fashion industry. And we're talking, of course, about the multi-billion-dollar world of lingerie. But if you go out to Lingerie Lowdown, the website, or to visit our YouTube channel, you're going to find out that our presenters showcase not just lingerie, but thousands and thousands of other items that complement lingerie, and in many cases are styled in such a way that you can wear them to work or out to a date, or in some cases off to holiday. Okay. Now, we're very proud of our presenters. They give unbiased, honest opinions of what they try on. They can do that because we do not take any money from any of the brands, okay? So they can give that honest opinion, and they give it to you so that you, the viewer, and in this case, the listener, have an opportunity to know if something is worth the money you spend on it, whether it's worth $2 or $200. Now, what we also try to do here on Lingerie Lowdown, the podcast, is take those presenters from in front of the camera and bring them to you where you have an extended opportunity to listen to them, to hear about things that they're passionate about, to get a little insight into their ability to help you style outfits, and to really just get to know them better. So next time you go out there and you visit Lingerie Lowdown, the website, you get a better idea of who that is that's giving you that presentation and showcasing those items. Now, we also take the opportunity to introduce you to some of the top names in the fashion industry, as well as some of the more cutting-edge brands that you have perhaps not heard of, but I guarantee you, after you hear of them here, you're going to want to go out and check them out. All right? Well, we have a friend of the podcast who's joining us today. Now, Vienne Brown is the driving force and creator of VienneMilano, which is a very high brand of stockings. They are, without question, some of the top hose in the world. And Vienne, I got to say, we're all excited about the upcoming holidays. I know that you're probably busy, but we certainly enjoy the fact that you're taking some time to come on the podcast and tell us about what's going on with VienneMilano. Frankly, as I said before, a very high-class luxury brand of hosiery. Let's talk about VienneMilano.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having me back on your show, Jim. I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, you've summarized it quite well, which is it's both an exciting and hectic time for us this year for VienneMilano. It's been one of our best, if not the best year. And part of it is because we've launched some very exciting products. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that because very recently we launched 2 fabulous styles that are eco-friendly. We are using sustainable materials. These 2 styles are called Vincenza and Concetta, and they are made with reusable polyester. So essentially, when stockings are made, a lot of times excess material is created or extra polyester. And what we do is we take that leftover polyester and nylon, and we reuse them. We put it back into the machine, and we create new stockings with it. And so we're very, very happy about this. And this product, or these 2 products, Concetta and Vincenza, have been doing quite well for us over the past few months.
And from that standpoint, I think that one of the deals that so much important is so very important. Not so much important, but so very important, I should say, is the ability of the fashion industry to understand the importance of reusing things.
Yes, yes. For us, it's always about, um, making or using durable materials that last. And so, um, we I don't necessarily want to say we're encouraging people to buy stockings that are easily accessible, etc. But our stockings are at a slightly higher price point. The reason is because we use material that lasts, and our stockings last as well. And so, to re-encourage or reinforce that message, I thought that it would be really important to use material that are sustainable as well, to encourage the idea that stockings is a classic fashion item, something that you should invest and spend money on, because it will be there for you for a very long time.
Vienne, one of the hesitations in people purchasing holdups is
Mm-hmm.
that they're terrified that they won't hold up. And I think we've been able to prove through so many of our presenters that a well-made holdup is not something you should concern yourself about.
That's correct. Yes. Thank you for asking that. That is actually one of the most popular questions that I receive, and our stockings, they stay up. That's the name, as you've so correctly used, is they're hold ups. They hold up on your leg. We use something called slip resistant free, which is a silicone strip that's right on the band, and that they stay up. Actually, I'm not shy to to talk about this. I'm actually, Jim, 5 months pregnant at the moment, and
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Congratulations.
thank you. I've always been happy to run my own business in the thigh high stockings business, but now that I'm pregnant, I find that the slip resistant free thigh highs are I enjoy it even more because my belly is growing, but my legs and my thighs are certainly not. And um, it's just nice to be able to wear stockings comfortably all day long without worrying about slipping or anything. And so, yes, long story short, our thigh highs do stay up.
Well, I think the other part too, right, is that this is not something that you have to just wear on an evening out, but these are a lot of people incorporate them into their regular weekday wardrobe when it comes to business wear, or if they're going out on a trip or something. It's not something that specifically has to be used for special occasions.
That's correct. One thing that has been in part of our brand is that thigh highs, our luxury hosiery, is something for every occasion. And so, with my pregnancy, I can certainly attest to that. Where, like I said, pants might be getting tighter, um, but it makes life a little easier for me to throw on like a sweater, dress, or something with stockings, and just be able to go out comfortably wearing, thigh high stockings and a sweater dress. So it is
You
for
know,
every occasion.
yeah, it's funny. I know when we first met, one of the things that impressed me about you is the absolute vision that you had, and the not only the vision but the ability to carry through and to actually dream of how this concept was going to work for you. And not only that, but to go forth and have it have your products made in the best possible way, and all the way over to you dealing with Italian makers. And so everything that you do is got your stamp on it. And I think that's pretty impressive.
Thank you, thank you. It's a both a creative process and also a learning process, right? So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you go back to designs or decisions that's solely based on selfish reasons because it is your brand and
Right.
you want to dictate some of the things, and then you learn, gosh, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Or maybe your customers come back and say, actually, we want to see more of X, Y, and Z. And so it's a learning process and a creative one at the same time.
And of course, your products are they all made in Milan, or where are they? Were they made?
Yes, well, they're all made in Italy. They're not in Milan specifically. It's in an area that is about an hour and a half east of Milan. So it's still in the northern Italy area.
Mm-hmm. So if you happen to be in the neighborhood, you can drop by and see where they're being made. Yeah, it's that whole part of Italy is gorgeous. So you can't go wrong.
My gosh, it sure is. Well, all of Italy is beautiful.
True. We don't.
I
don't want to throw
like
shade on other parts of Italy. No, that's definitely not.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful country and with a beautiful and rich history. So I really enjoy traveling there every year.
Okay, my friend, you're going to be our guide here. We have a lot of people who are in desperate need of a concept, an idea, a game plan going into the holiday season as how best to purchase things for their wives or for their girlfriends. And you've got to guide us through that process as best you can. Give us some tips on how to stay out of trouble and how to make everybody as close to happy as possible. Besides, of course, the importance of keeping the receipts so they can be returned.
Well, yeah, I can definitely help with that. So I think, a few things to consider. What is her height and weight? Knowing that would help us determine her size. Number two, I would try to, figure out what her personality is like. Is she romantic and flirtatious, or is she more pragmatic and business-minded? If she's more on the romantic and flirtatious side, I would try to get something that has that offer the embellishments and the playful lace and various colors. Whereas if she is someone who is more pragmatic and business-minded, I would probably go with something that has the solid band and the opaque colors or higher denier, so that it's something she can wear all the time. But most importantly, because if you are somebody who's buying this as a gift, or especially if you're a husband or a boyfriend, there's a chance that you're buying this for selfish reasons as well. Not that it's a bad thing. And so, I would also think about, gosh, what are some things that I would want to see my significant other wear? Because chances are, if you're happy, she's going to be happy as well. So I just want to throw out a few styles out there.
Sure.
Some of our popular styling includes Isabella Black Sheer. That is one of our bread and butter in our collection. This is a 15 denier sheer stockings. That's from our permanent collection. In fact, everything in our permanent collection has been our best sellers of all time, and they're also available in 5 different styles, going from size small to 3XL. But also, if she is, like I said, a more pragmatic and business-minded person, a style that's also popular in our permanent collection is the Claudia and Andrea. These are Claudia is 55 denier and Andrea is 75 denier. And these are, something that a woman can wear during the cooler weather, either with a sweater dress or skirt or underneath her pants to keep herself warm. My husband, or I'm sure there's a lot of men out there that's like this. It's just, there's something about when a man sees that little, that gap between the top of the band and her leg that reveals as a woman is wearing thigh highs. It just drives men crazy. And that's the part that I think I really enjoy about thigh-high stockings. It's something that when a woman wears, she will feel more comfortable and confident. And as a guy, you will feel like, oh my gosh, what is that I'm seeing? It's almost like an aphrodisiac in some ways with thigh-high stockings. But another fabulous style that I want to throw out there is Priscilla. This is our limited edition style where the band and the stockings are in different colors. So right now we've came up with the black lace band paired with nude stockings. But last year we launched various colors, including the red lace band with the black stockings, our red lace band with the nude stockings, and hot pink. And we also have other colors like mint green and purple and teal. So there's a lot of colors that is offered in the Priscilla style for both men and women to enjoy.
Well, there you go. I mean, you've given us a whole bunch of things to think about.
Yep.
Let's talk about what's going on in 2020. I know you've got a lot of fun and exciting things you're looking forward to in 2020. Give us a look at what's coming for the fall and the summer seasons.
Yeah. So, for us, we are planning to launch more colors, more actually vibrant colors. I think one of the things that I'm seeing for 2020 is that, louder colors and more vibrant, or not necessarily vibrant, but definitely more fierce patterns and embellishments are coming. I think, women who want to reveal their style and confidence are definitely I think that they want to be even more prominent with their style and confidence. So in 2020, I think, at least for us, and I'm sure there are other brands as well, there's going to be more vibrant colors and features. On the other hand, I know that I have heard a lot of people talk about a recession that it may be coming. And so, if and when that occurs, I think oftentimes fashion tends to be a little bit more conservative, and the tone of it could be toned down just a notch. So these are two extreme directions that I can actually see taking place at the same time in 2020.
Let's go with some shameless plugs here now. Give us website and Instagram, social media, whatever can do to help out.
Sure. So all of our fabulous stockings can be found on VienneMilano. That's VIENNE Milano, MILANO.com. Vienne is my name. Milano is the fashion capital, if you will, in Italy, and so that's our name, VienneMilano.com. In fact, if you use voucher code I Love My Legs, you can get $10 off your purchase. You can also find us on Instagram, which is VienneMilano, and we're also on Twitter and Facebook. So yeah, come and follow us, and come and check out our collection of luxury hosiery.
And this is all going to be in time for first the holiday season and then beyond. So much to look forward to. Huh?
Yes, yeah. This is really our peak season. However, I'm not shy to say that this year I see that, there are more and more women that are interested in buying stockings during the summertime as well, and in the spring. But for the most part, I do think that women associate stockings with fall and winter time. So this is our peak season. We offer next day delivery, and we also offer international flat rate fee. So wherever you are, we will get our stockings to you.
Vienne, I know that one of the things you're excited about is that you're going to be able to offer some holiday boxes, some kind of surprise gift boxes. So that way you can't really go wrong. You've got that opportunity to get something that people get a little surprise.
Yep. Yeah. So, one of the items that we offer on our site is our VienneMilano purple gift box, which is great for gift giving. You don't have to worry about how to wrap our stockings. Our hosiery just comes in a purple gift box that you can also get on our website. But another thing too is if you're shopping around, there's a boutique section on our website that where we offer complimentary or actually accessories that complement our hosiery. So for example, there's garter belts, gloves, eye masks, other fabulous things that a woman can wear along with her lingerie. We also actually offer bras and panties and briefs as well. And all of that you can also purchase with our gift box. So again, you don't have to gift wrap anything.
Well, when you're saying that, helping us with the gift ideas, it might be a good idea to go and match some of the stuff up with the boutique, and that way build a little bit of a ensemble out of it.
Yes. And we're always available online or on text or on phone calls if you ever need help with mixing and matching for a lingerie outfit. I know some people love the idea of lingerie sets, but then there are people that likes to clash as well. I've seen, or we've talked to folks on both camps. Either way, we can help with that, with sizing as well. I think, nothing completes a lingerie set better than a pair of thigh-high stockings. And, if you purchase a pair of or if you purchase actually garter belt for us, we can also recommend the classic stockings that are not made with the silicone band that to go with a garter belt. So we also offer that as well, and we can offer tips on what color to choose and the size and everything.
What about gift cards?
Yes, we do offer that on our website as well. We offer the actual card, so we can actually send you a card with the code on it that you can use ongoing, or you can also get a code from us via email, and we'll email you a little code that you can use on our website.
One last thing, and that is oftentimes people choose not to treat themselves. And this is probably one of the best times of the year to do that. If you really think, you know what, it's been a great year. I've been a good person. Let me dive in there and go for it. This is not a bad time to do that.
That's right. And I think, part of it is, and I myself am guilty of it, is that when you get into the holidays, you see people left and right buying gifts for others, and you start seeing things that you want to buy for yourself. And so, I guess my point is that this self-pampering process during the holidays is almost a natural process, just because you see so many styles that are available or items that you're like, gosh, you know what? I do deserve this. This is something that I've been looking for that I think can really help me out in whatever way. And so, yes, do splurge and pamper yourself. Pair of stockings, I'm obviously a little biased,
You
but
think?
but I do think it adds a little bit of something to your wardrobe and to your style and your confidence that I think can really make your day go a little bit better.
Gives you your superpower. This is your super.
Exactly.
Nobody else needs to see it or understand it, but it's your superpower.
Exactly. Yeah. Or you can, choose to show it too. It really depends on what your personal style is. So.
Right. What's you're up to? All right, my friend. Promise to come back in 2020 and join us again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Like I said, thank you for having us, and I wish you all the best in 2020. Happy New Year, and have a great holiday.
Special thanks to our guest, Vienne Brown, for joining us. Vienne is the driving force behind VienneMilano. We'll have all the information on VienneMilano in our show box below. We'll be back with some final thoughts on this edition of Lingerie Lowdown, the podcast. But first, these words from BMW the ultimate electric driving machine.
Life is about making decisions. At BMW I, we decided it was time to reinvent the car from the ground up, making sure we were open for truly innovative ideas. We decided that the car we wanted must be electric, and it should be made of extremely light and super strong carbon fiber. And finally, we decided to make it more intelligent and added our promise of incomparable driving pleasure. We made all these decisions to offer you a choice. The all-electric BMW i3.
Hey everybody, let me tell you a little bit about Lingerie Lowdown, the website. Now, we have presenters, as I told you before, who represent all body types, who are from all corners of the globe. They are outstanding people. They are folks who give you their honest and unbiased opinions on every item of clothing they wear. And folks, we showcase thousands of different types of items right there on Lingerie Lowdown, the website. You get to see it with presenters, as we said. They're all body types, so it's quite frankly a very good chance that you're going to see someone who looks a great deal like you right there on Lingerie Lowdown. Now, our presenters are incredible people. They're fun. They're entertaining. They give you everything you need to know about the items they wear. They show you how to accessorize them. They give you everything that you want to know before you go out and buy something. As a matter of fact, what you're going to learn is you're going to learn that some of these things you may want, some of these things you may didn't, before, let's say bodysuits, for instance. You may have thought to yourself, I'm not really a bodysuit kind of a girl, but, I'll check out what they've got. And I'll tell you, even our presenters at times will say, I wasn't really a bodysuit girl until I tried this, and wow, that was fantastic. But, the same thing happens with any number of different items that they try on because they're honest. They're trying them on in many cases for the first time. They're giving you their unbiased opinion. This, folks, is something that is, as I said, it's educational, but it's entertaining as well, because if there's something wrong, they'll tell you why. And trust me, they don't hold back. If there's something they like about it, you know what? They're going to tell you that. And in some cases, they may say, you know what? This doesn't work for me, but it might just work for you. Okay? So, look, get your girlfriend a subscription. Get your wife your wife and a girlfriend? No, just your wife or your girlfriend. Get your boyfriend a subscription. Buy one for yourself, okay? Everybody should be subscribed to Lingerie Lowdown, because I'm telling you right now, it's a fun site. It's a site where you're going to learn a lot. And if you're into fashion, whether you want to wear something, if you want to be fashion forward, all that stuff is there. But the fun part is that you get to learn from people who are passionate about this stuff, just as passionate as you are, okay? So check it out. Check out lingerielowdown.com. That's lingerielowdown.com. All the information will be in the show box below. And I got to tell you right now, we're going to give you a 10% discount. That's right, a 10% discount on our 6 and 12-month membership plans. That's right. All you have to do, we're going to give you a code in a moment. Use that coupon code when prompted and receive 10% off the price of joining for 6 or 12 months. That, my friends, is a deal. So, as I said, I'm going to give you that coupon code in a minute, but you get a 10% discount on our 6 or 12-month membership plans by simply entering the coupon code when prompted, and we'll give you that coupon code right now. Okay, I know you've been waiting for this. This is, of course, the opportunity to find out what the magic word is this week to get that 10% discount on the 6 or 12-month subscription to Lingerie Lowdown, and the promo code, which you use when prompted at checkout to get that 10% discount this week, is Holdups Pod. That's HOLDUPS POD. Holdups Pod. It'll be in the show box below. use it and get that 10% discount on a 6 or 12-month subscription to Lingerie Lowdown. Folks, it makes one heck of a gift. Please give it to your friends, your family, your loved ones, or give it to yourself. It's a great gift for anyone. Welcome back, everybody. Now, if you're not one of the over 30,000 people taking the time to download and subscribe to our podcast, first of all, shame on you. We make it simple. All you have to do is go to the Apple Podcast Store because we are part of the Apple Podcast family. Same thing with Google. Go to Google Play, check out Google Podcasts, you'll find us. You can find us on Stitcher, Spreaker, Spotify, as well as TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, and YouTube, to name a few. Now, for some reason you can't find us, not a problem. All you have to do is pull out the old Google machine, type in Lingerie Lowdown the podcast, hit the favorite button or the subscribe button, and every 2 weeks you get a brand new edition of the show sent to your phone, your tablet, or hopefully to both. Okay, please go out and do that today. We would be greatly appreciative if you could. All right. Well, special thanks to our guest, Vienne Brown, the driving force and the woman behind the luxury brand VienneMilano. As I said earlier, all of the information on VienneMilano can be found in our show box below. Please check it out. She has got some outstanding stuff coming up for the holidays. Take advantage of it. You will be glad you did. We highly recommend. So, we shall return in 2 weeks' time to give you one last shot at getting some late shopping in before the big holiday. As the holiday season continues here on Lingerie Lowdown, the podcast, be sure to check out Lingerie Lowdown, the website. Use that code that we gave you earlier, which of course is Holdups Pod. That's Holdups Pod. It's in our show box below. Get that 10% discount on a 6 or 12-month subscription to Lingerie Lowdown, and check out all the amazing things that are going on right now as we show you some very, very good gift ideas as we get closer and closer to the big day. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time. And until then, have fun shopping and shop with some of the wonderful people that we've had the opportunity to showcase on the website as well as here on the podcast. Until then, I'm Jim Williams for the entire team at Lingerie Lowdown, the podcast, saying so long for now. See you in a fortnight.